With the recent listing of the BNB token on Robinhood, the chances for a CRO listing are also now increasing. This could be a major catalyst for the CRO price in 2025. So guys, I would say let's strap in and let's find out. This video is sponsored by Obsidian Swap and their recently launched Obsidian staking pool only for true diamond hands. Back in 2021, there were three main catalysts for the price of CRO to bring it to that $1 level. We had the Crypto.com arena, we had the launch of the Cronos chain, and also we did have the listing of CRO on Coinbase. And that was really what started the whole move upward because, of course, a new exchange means new customers and therefore potentially also more demand for the CRO token. And of course, guys, the more demand there is for the token, the higher the potential for the price to rise. So that, guys, was what happened in 2021. So the question, of course, what can be a catalyst in 2025? And in a different video, we already talked about the potential comparison, but one of those drivers would be a potential listing of CRO on a big exchange. And one of those big exchanges would be Robinhood, in my opinion. And I made a video about this, guys, so check it out for more details. But basically, if you now go to Google and you type in Cronos and Robinhood, you will find that Robinhood is already tracking the CRO price. It does know, hey, CRO's about 14.5 cents currently. But if you start clicking here on this link, you will see that Cronos will not actually open up. It is not available yet to buy, but they're tracking already the price. And that is actually really interesting because if you take a look at the crypto availability, you can see that Cronos is not in this list. CRO is not in this list. However, they are tracking here real-time market data for the Cronos token. This is a bit of speculation, but I do believe that this list over here with market data is a shortlist for tokens that might become available to buy or sell on Robinhood. And I think the best example of that can be shown with the BNB token. On the 22nd of October, the BNB token got listed on Robinhood. BNB is now available to trade on Robinhood. And if you check the crypto availability page, you can find it's the second one available here. But what is quite interesting is that if we go back and we use our time machine, literally our way back time machine here, and we go back to the October or August 7th, you can find it wasn't available on this list because, of course, it just got listed. But it was mentioned here with the real-time market data as one of the trackable tokens. Here you can see the Binance coin BNB. And of course, this is no longer called the Binance coin, but also Crypto.com is no longer called the Crypto.com coin as well. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is no guarantee for the CRO token to get listed on Robinhood. In that list of available market data, we did see the BNB token, but there are also a lot of dinosaur tokens out there that are no longer relevant. For example, the FTT token by FTX, and I can guarantee you that one will not get listed on Robinhood. However, if your token is still relevant and also it's on that shortlist, at least all the technical requirements regarding infrastructure and also the oracles are already available on Robinhood. So the actual leap from being not listed to listed is a lot easier for these tokens. We just need to enable those market makers. But that might require a few more things. But let's talk about that after the quick word of today's sponsor. Our sponsor, Obsidian Swap, completed their token generation event, the TGE, for their own Obsidian token, OBS. But now they're also working on more utility for the token. You can find out, for example, in the Earn section. If you go to Earn, then click Fixed APR, you can have the fixed staking pool for Obsidian. You can see there are multiple staking periods. We've got 6 months, 12 months, and also 24 months for the true diamond hands. However, the pool is only limited. For example, the 24 month with 50% APR is already completely filled. So make sure, guys, you check out the 6 month and the 12 month for 18 or 28% APR respectively before they are completely filled. Anyways, let's talk some more about the ingredients needed to get CRO listed on Robinhood. And again, I want to point towards BNB as the example because I think it perfectly shows the three main reasons why it got listed. And the first one being, guys, that it had a lot of social mindshare. It did get a listing not only on Robinhood, but also on Coinbase on the exact same day, October 22nd. And that's, I think, mainly because in the last few weeks, since October 10th, everybody has been talking about Binance because potential manipulation, but also indirectly about the BNB token. Also, what does help is that CZ has been tweeting a lot about, well, the BNB token in recent time. Now, CZ is the founder of Binance, but also the founder really of the BNB token. And also what does help is that the overall BNB chain is performing quite well. And finally, people are talking about BNB because the price is also doing great. But I also think that the price action itself is also a reason. And let me show you that quickly by showing you the CRO chart. Because when we had the Coinbase listing for CRO, it wasn't here at the bottom. No. It was after CRO already had a bit of momentum and then it got a listing on Coinbase. So I do believe, guys, that also exchanges, they want their customers to win. So if they can list a token and they see more potential also for price growth, their customers that buy the token can also win and therefore everyone can be happy. So that's how I think apart, guys. And finally, trading volume. Trading volume for BNB is humongous. We're talking about 5 billion US dollars. If you take a look at the trading volume for the CRO token, I think it's not even close. I think we're talking about maybe 100 million. And well, it's not even close to that. 25 million US dollars of trading volume for the CRO token. And trading volume is very important because exchanges are no charity. They make money based on trading fees. And the more trading, so the more trading volume risk, typically the more trading fees they can collect and therefore the more money they make. So typically an exchange lists a token if there is sufficient volume for the token or sufficient demand for the token. At the moment of recording, CRO lacks on all three fronts. It has not that much social engagement. It doesn't see a big increase in price, even though you can say now that we are creating some higher lows. And also the trading volume is just, I would say, even pathetic. However, all these three things can change within the blink of an eye. Because if you take a look again at the 26th of August, when we had the Trump announcement, the trading volume went above $1 billion US. So that was crazy. And also we had a lot of social engagement. And also, of course, the price was moving up once more. And I do believe that we have enough coming catalysts still that are confirmed. So we're talking about Burns and we're also talking about the Crypto.com stablecoin that can help the CRO price going forward. So if you see one more final explosion of the price, I think it's the perfect recipe for more social engagement again, a higher price and also a trading volume. And then Robinhood can come in, list the token and also take profit really of all those trading fees. Because in the end, guys, again, it's a business. They want to make money. And if they list a token, they also know it can also help the price of a CRO token to grow even further. So I would say that would be a win-win. But of course, guys, this is still some speculation, but I do believe it's speculation based on actual facts here. If we take a quick look at the charts here for CRO, we can see we're bouncing perfectly on the 200-day simple moving average. So I do believe all ingredients are now in place for that eventual listing. But let me know, guys, in the comments down below what you think about this. And also, if anything happens about this subject or anything else about the CRO token, then I will, of course, keep you up to date. So don't forget to really strap in for more videos and hit that like button. And if you can't wait to look for more CRO videos, I got you covered with a lot of more content here to the right of me.